मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू. गेल्या वेळेला आपण काय स्टडी केलं? फर्स्ट वी विल ऑलरेडी स्टडी द जनरल कॅरेक्टर्स ऑफ algae. नंतर काय स्टडी केलं? द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ algae. According to G.M. Smith classification, the G.M. Smith maybe published their classification in 1955 in detail. This classification is very important because they may be classified these algal plants on the basis of important characters such as the presence of dominant chlorophyll pigment, dominant reserve food material, then the physiology of the vegetative cell and motile organ of the reproductive gametes, as well as their phylogenetic characteristics. On basis of this character, the Smith may be classified how many divisions of the algal plant. Last time we will already study the 7 different divisions may be separated by the G.M. Smith. The classification may be start from the kingdom up to the genus species. पहिल्याच लेक्चरला मी सांगितलेलं आहे IBM मध्ये इंडियन बॉटॅनिकल नॉमेनक्लेचर सिस्टीम या IBM मध्ये क्लासिफिकेशन प्रत्येक जीवाचं करत असताना, कुठल्याही लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझमचं करत असताना they may be start from the kingdom. The kingdom is a planting. Why it is called as a planting? Algae आपण planting का म्हणतो? Planting मध्ये का टाकलं? And which having the peculiar characters of the plant. Which plant character is present in a plant? The cell having cell wall is a peculiar characteristic feature of a kingdom planting. Then this kingdom may be separated in sub-kingdoms. In planting kingdom, there are 2 sub-kingdoms. We will already studied in basic study of botany. बॉटनीच्या बेसिक स्टडी मध्ये आपण स्टडी केला प्लांटिंग किंगडम मध्ये किंवा प्लांट्स मध्ये 2 सब किंगडम आहेत. कुठले 2 सब किंगडम आहेत? द फर्स्ट वन इज क्रिप्टोगेम्स and second one is phanerogames or spermatophyta. The algae may be included in a subkingdom of cryptogames. Why? Because these algal plants are non-flowering plants. The flower cannot be developed after. The gametes may be developed in a hidden stage. Gametes develop झालेले असतात पण आपल्याला ते उघड्या डोळ्यांनी दिसत नाही. Morphologically cannot be identified these organs. The gametes may be present within a peculiar structure, gametangium. They may be present not in spermatophyta. We will study the flower is a reproductive organ. Within that flower, observe the gynoecium and androecium. We will obviously observe with naked eyes the androecium, structure of androecium, gynoecium, their placentation, etc. But in this cryptogamic plant, such flowers cannot be developed. The gametes may be hidden in stage. Hence, the algae may be included in the cryptogames. This subkingdom cryptogames or non-flowering plant may be separated 5 different groups. We will already study in basic botany. Which groups may be studied? The first one is algae, fungi, bryophyte, pteridophyte. These are the four main groups are present. But instead of these four groups, the microorganisms are some bacteria, cyanophycean bacteria or chlorophyll containing bacteria also studied in that cryptogamics plant. That is the virus are bacteria, algae, fungi, bryo and pteridophyte. This algae is a chlorophyll containing thallophytic plant. The thallophyte name is a Greek name. What is meant by thallophyte? Means undifferentiated thalloid structure, undifferentiated of plant body. The plant body cannot be differentiated with root, leaf, root, etc. Only thalloid structure may be observed, undifferentiated structure. And in that thallophytic plant, if the chlorophyll pigments are present, then it is called as the algal plant. And if the chlorophyll pigments are absent, then it is called as the fungal plant. If the chlorophyll pigments are present, then they may maintain their life heterotropically. And if the chlorophyll pigments are absent, then they are heterotropic in nature. They may be maintain their life parasitically, saprophytically, etc. In this way, the algae is a chlorophyll containing thallophytic plant. It is heterotropic in nature, and they may be present the different types of chlorophyll pigments along with this number of dominant pigments as well as a specialized reserve food material and their specialized reproductive organ on the basis of detailed study in a whole group. In a whole group of algae we will study in a last lecture. There is about 18,000 genera of these algal plants. And in that 18,000 genera, all these algal plant may be shows various in their chlorophyll pigments, reserve food material as well as the morphology of a reproductive organ. The details studied by the G.M. Smith, and on these 3 to 4 characters, last time we will already studied, on basis of this character, the Smith may be classified these algae 7 different divisions. We will already study the Cyanophyta. The Cyanophyta is commonly known as a blue-green algae because the dominant blue-green colored pigment is present. The C. phycocyanin is a dominant chlorophyll pigment is present. And the reserve food material is in the form of myxophycean starch. Myxophycean starch त्याच्यामध्ये. And this Cyanophyta may be separated into single class, that is Cyanophyceae. This Cyanophyta member shows the prokaryotic image. Last time we will already studied this. The sexual reproduction is totally absent. The next group, next division is Chlorophyta. This Chlorophyta, we will already, what is the common name of chlorophyll? Ask multiple choice question. Multiple choice मध्ये तुम्हाला विचारलं जातं Chlorophyta डिव्हिजनला कॉमनली काय म्हटलं जातं? In division of this Chlorophyta is commonly known as a green algae. And आपण काय म्हणतो? Green algae, because the green colored chlorophyll pigment is dominantly present in that group. There is about, I think, 90% species of algal plant may be freshwater in condition, and 10% of algal plants may be found in a marine water condition. The fresh water and marine water, if the marine water is nothing but salty water and fresh water is unsalty water, तुमच्या रिव्हरमध्ये, तळ्यामध्ये, ओढ्यामध्ये जे पाणी आहे ते सगळं फ्रेश वॉटर आहे आणि समुद्रामध्ये असणारं पाणी हे मराईन वॉटर आहे. समुद्रामध्ये यातल्या काही अल्गल प्लांट 10% अल्गल प्लांट may be found or grows in the sea water as well as 90% of algal plants may be grows in a fresh water condition. The dominant chlorophyll pigment, last time we already studied the chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B and carotenes. Only chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B is dominantly present in that algal plants. The reserve food material may be in the form of the starch. Then we will already study the reproductive organs are shows, that is the biflagellate or quadriflagellate in structure. The sexual reproduction is of isogamous, anisogamous or oogamous in type. These are the peculiar characteristic feature last time we will already study. This chlorophyta division may be separated in two classes. त्याचे दोन क्लास लागले. The first one is chlorophyceae and second one is charophyceae. What is their difference? These chlorophyceae class members are soft in nature, while the charophyceae members are hard in their structure because their cell wall may be deposited by additional substance, that is the calcium carbonate and silica. ह्या ज्या अल्गल प्लांट आहेत क्लोरोफायटा मधल्या, फॉर एक्झाम्पल त्या अल्गल प्लांट वरती ॲडिशनल डिपॉझिशन झालेलं आहे वेगळ्या सबस्टन्स, कॅल्शियम कार्बोनेटचं आणि सिलिकाचं. त्यामुळे ते आपल्याला कठीण लागतात, हातात घेतल्या तर थोडंसं हार्ड नेचरमध्ये लागतात. आणि ह्या क्लोरोफायसी मेंबरमध्ये आपल्याला सॉफ्ट जिलेटिनस फॉर्म्स मिळतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल दिस क्लोरोफायसी, द स्पायरोगायरा, आपण शेवाळ म्हणतो हिरवं शेवाळ, स्पायरोगायरा इज द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ क्लोरोफायसी. अँड इन कॅरोफायसी विल ऑब्झर्व द व्हॉल्वॉक्स ऑर कारा. कारा नावाचा अल्गल प्लांट आहे, फ्रेश वॉटर अल्गल प्लांट आहे. ते आपल्याला कठीण असतं, थोडंसं हार्ड असतं, त्याचा खालस असतो. पुढे आता एक्झाम्पल हे आपण स्टडी केलेलं आहे गेल्या वेळेला. नेक्स्ट युग्लिनोफायटा मेंबर्स, कॉमनली इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ ग्रीन फ्लॅजिलेट्स. त्याला आपण ग्रीन फ्लॅजिलेट म्हणत असतो. These plants are maybe generally most of the species are freshwater and few ones are terrestrial in form. The chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, beta carotenoids are dominant chlorophyll pigments are present and reserve food material may be in the form of oil and lipids. Last time we will already study this Euglenoophyta is also classified into only one class, that is the Euglenoophyceae. Then next one we will already study the Pyrophyta members. These Pyrophyta members are commonly known as the green, dark brown or green brown colored algal plants or golden brown colored algal plants. Because these algal plants are golden brown colored, chlorophyll pigments are dominantly present. Most of the algal plants are unicellular and they may be form or live colonial in forms. ना युनिसेल्युलर असतात पण राहत असताना कॉलनी करून एकत्र येऊन राहत असतात, पण त्याला आपण कॉलोनियल फॉर्म्स थालस आपण म्हणत असतो. द रिझर्व फूड मटेरियल मे बी ऑइल अँड स्टार्च. Then next, this division may be separated only two classes. The first one is Dinophyceae and second one is Desmophyceae. Dinophyceae and Desmophyceae. These are the two important classes of this Pyrophyta. Next one, the chrysophyta is very important division. This chrysophyta members may be generally majority of species may be well bruised in a marine water condition, as well as few ones are freshwater in conditions. They may be unicellular. They contain the dominant chlorophyll pigment, that is the chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotenes, and the xanthophyll also present in that chrysophyta members. And the reserve food material, I think, in form of the leukocyte. Leukocyte या फॉर्म मध्ये reserve food material असतं. This chrysophyta division may be separated into 3 different classes. त्या chrysophytaचे किती क्लास आहेत? तर chrysophytaच्या एकूण 3 वेगवेगळे क्लासेस आहेत. The first one is xanthophysi. Second one is Bacillariophysi, and third one is xanthophysi, Bacillariophysi, and I think is chrysophyte. CHRY, chrysophysi. These are the 3 different classes of the division of chrysophyta. Then the 6th very important division we will study the phaeophyta. These phaeophyta algal plants are commonly known as brown colored algae. The majority or total whole members of these divisions may be maintain their life in marine water conditions. Only 0.1 to 2% species may be found in fresh water. Remaining all the species of the phaeophyta members generally may be found in marine water conditions. The dominant chlorophyll pigments may be present in the form of fucoxanthin and neopfucoxanthin. तुम्हाला विचारलं जाईल मल्टिपल चॉइस मध्ये डॅश 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 is a dominant reserve food material in phaeophyta. The fucoxanthin and the neopfucoxanthin is a dominant colored chlorophyll pigments are present in a phaeophyta division. And next one, the which reserve food material is present. The dominant reserve food material may be in form of laminarine and mannitol. The mannitol is nothing but alcohol. Reserve food material हे laminarine या form मध्ये असतं. This algal plants maybe shows the isogamous, unisogamous or oogamous type of sexual reproductions. Commonly, these algal plants are called as a brown algae. These are the characteristic features of these phaeophyta. This phaeophyta division may be separated into 4 different classes. That is, the first class, पहिला जो क्लास आहे तो कुठला आहे? The phaeophyta may be separated into 3 different classes. That is the isogenerative. The second class is heterogenerative, and third class is cyclosporidium. That is 3 different classes on the basis of alternation of generations. You know what is meant by alternation of generation. In a single living organism or in a single living plants, if during their life cycle they may be from beginning from birth to end, spore germinate झाल्यापासून झाड मरेपर्यंत, this plant may be passing through 2 different generations. 2 जीव त्याच्या आयुष्यामध्ये तयार होतात. Out of these 2 generation, one is a haploid in nature, another one is a diploid in nature, or both may be diploid in nature, etc. Hence it is called as alternation of generation. त्याला आपण alternation of generation म्हणतो. In that Phaeophyta member, some species shows the isogenerating. During their life cycle, the two generations may be observed, but out of these two generations, one is a haploid, another one is a diploid, and both are morphologically similar. मेल मध्ये आणि फिमेल मध्ये काहीही बदल दिसत नाही, दोन्ही दिसायला एकसारखेच असतात, एकसारखेच वागतात, एकसारखेच चालतात, सगळं काम त्याची, पण एक हा रिप्रोडक्शन मध्ये मेल म्हणून काम करत असतो आणि दुसरा हा फिमेल म्हणून काम करत असतो. जरी दिसायला सारखे असले तरी मात्र त्यांची रोल आहे, त्यांचे जे फंक्शन्स आहेत ते मात्र वेगळे आहेत, म्हणून त्याला आयसोजनरेटिव्ह. The next one is a hetero. During their life cycle, both two generations are morphologically different in their structure. And in third, in cyclosporids, there is no alternation of generations. The next one and last division we already studied, that is the which last division is a rhodophyta. आपण काय म्हणत असतो? Rhodophyta. This rhodophyta algal species are commonly known as, or the division rhodophyta is commonly known as a red algal plants due to presence of a dominant red colored chlorophyll pigments. Most of the species may be well grown in a marine water condition, and a dominant chlorophyll pigment is a fucoxanthin and neofucoxanthin may be present in that rhodophyta member. The reserve food material may be in the form of floridine and starch. This rhodophyta division may be separated only single class, that is the rhodophyceae. Only single class. अशा पद्धतीने काय केलेलं आहे, जेएम स्मिथनं 1955 साली अल्गलचं क्लासिफिकेशन केलेलं आहे. तुमच्या सिलेबस मध्ये द अल्गल क्लासिफिकेशन मे बी स्टडीड अप टू द क्लास पर्यंत स्टडी करा. नंतर त्याची फॅमिली बघू नका, ऑर्डर बघू नका, जीनस बघू नका, काही तुम्ही बघू नका. अप टू द क्लास महत्वाचा आहे, म्हणजे क्लासिफिकेशन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम किंगडम अप टू द क्लास. इथं हा क्लासिफिकेशनचा टॉपिक संपलेला आहे. नेक्स्ट टाइम वी विल स्टडी द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. ओके, थँक्यू.